Episode 9 kicks off with Lucy pulling an absolute main character move by jumping in front of a moving car. The officer on duty is officially done with her drama and realizes his only choice is to let her in so they can talk it out. Meanwhile, Maurice is trying to vibe, but Kyle starts dropping some heavy sarcasm regarding these animal rights terrorists. He mocks their logic of using bombs to save lives, especially their unhinged plan to recruit a human-ape hybrid as the face of their movement. Kyle thinks the whole script is straight-up Ohio-level craziness. Maurice tries to light up a cigarette, but Kyle shuts that down immediately. Kyle enters lecture mode, yapping about how the smoke is going to make his expensive suit smell like a budget ashtray and ruin their health. He even pulls the dead dad card as an example, claiming his father was a heavy smoker who eventually disconnected from life due to lung cancer. Maurice freezes and cuts him off. Wait, Kyle, what did you just say? Kyle, confused, repeats the part about the suit smelling like an ashtray. Maurice snaps back, no, the part before that, the ALA wanting to recruit the human-Z. The two FBI agents descend into a deep state of overthinking. Maurice poses a galaxy brain question: why is the ALA so obsessed with Charlie that they want to crown him leader? And more importantly, why now? Maurice notes that he dug up the police files from the lab raid 15 years ago. Back then, the ALA moved like a bunch of low-tier amateurs. After that raid, they ghosted everyone, only to make a high-stakes comeback with a suicide bombing in New York. The ALA members the FBI bagged this time were built different, highly trained, moving like professional mercenaries. Kyle wonders if the birth of the human-Z was the original trigger. Maurice counters that if that were the case, why wait 15 years? Why stay camping in the shadows for over a decade? Kyle theorizes, maybe they were just waiting for the kid to grow up. Maurice hits him with a bingo. That's exactly it, Kyle. Maurice lays down the law. Whatever their what the hell secret is, the ultimate mission is to bag Charlie and bring him back to Quantico in one piece. The scene shifts to the local deputy chief. Lucy is out here trying to brainwash the cops into seeing the bloody incident from 10 years ago as justified self-defense. She insists that Charlie didn't just glitch out and attack the police for no reason. The deputy chief completely ghosts her logic, telling Lucy to just go back to school and wait it out. He promises everything will be chill once the Animal Liberation Alliance is caught and thrown behind bars. The camera pans over to the Stein residence, where Charlie's foster parents are having a roundtable discussion. Dad recounts how the deputy chief showed up at their door suggesting they move out, even though it was a personal threat. It perfectly captures the cop's toxic attitude. Charlie's parents can only sigh at the mess. Charlie is in his room grinding on a mobile MOBA when Mom comes in for a heart-to-heart. She notices him staring intensely at some photos on his device. Charlie confirms their school pictures Lucy sends him every day, and he even starts naming everyone in the shots. Sensing her son is acting a bit sus lately, Mom probes further. How do you feel about Lucy? Do you like her? Charlie answers without missing a beat. Yeah, I like her. Mom pushes for the tea. Like her in what way? Because there are a million types of like in this world. Charlie keeps it 100 with a serious response. No, Lucy is special. I actually want to learn more about her and get to know her on a deeper level. Hearing this, Mom drops some wisdom. Look, Charlie, if you want to understand Lucy, you've got to put in the work to open your own heart first. Give her a chance to step inside and understand you too. Okay, right after Mom leaves, the final boss of the ALA uses Lucy's phone to FaceTime Charlie for some high-stakes blackmail. He opens with a sarcastic sneer. Greetings, Mr. Human-Z. So glad we could link up again. Charlie's voice drops an octave as he demands, where is Lucy? The boss play acts, oh, she's right here, sleeping like the dead. Turns out, the squad is prepping to skip town and leave Missouri, but before they ghost, they want a 1v1 with Charlie, no backup allowed. He dangles the ultimate bait: I promise to give you the answers about who you really are and what the hell actually happened 15 years ago. Charlie closes the call with a spine-chilling warning: fine, but if you touch a single hair on her head, I swear I'll send you straight to the lobby. The scene shifts to the hideout where Lucy is being held. She slowly wakes up with a headache that's absolutely nuking her brain. The ALA boss strolls over to troll her rise and shine. Sleeping Beauty heads throbbing. Isn't it terrified? Lucy asks about her mom. The boss lets out a huge laugh. Unlike you, your mom is a total pill popper. When we hit your place, she'd already downed a massive dose of sleeping meds. We didn't even have to lift a finger, she was already out cold. Just then, a henchman reports that prep is finished. The boss double-checks if Charlie is actually pulling up solo. When he gets the green light, he folds his hands behind his back and muses, Lucy, you really are the exception for Charlie. Skipping the small talk, Lucy gets straight to business, calling out the ringleader to his face. You're the one who gaslit Gale, aren't you? You brainwashed him and baited him into that school shooting. He denies it instantly. Me. I'd never stoop to such dirty tactics. He turns the tables on Lucy. You talked to Gale directly, didn't you? Did he look like a mindless NPC who didn't know what he was doing? Lucy suddenly remembers a sus detail. Wait. When I was talking to Gale, the audio feed completely cut out. The boss smirks, feeling himself. That was just a little signal we sent you. Lucy claps back with pure salt. And you think I'm just gonna be okay with getting kidnapped and held as a hostage? The boss puts on a fake as hell apologetic face. My bad, Lucy, truly sorry about this. But the ALA isn't so low tier that we need to use hostages to apply pressure. Losing her patience, Lucy snaps, "Then what the hell do you people actually want? Just say it." He replies, "We just want what we've always hungered for, the total liberation of all species." Lucy isn't buying it. Ugh, another script from a multi-level marketing scammer. The boss's tone shifts to something darker. Before 1859, before Darwin showed up, humans deluded themselves into thinking they were the center of the universe. It's been 160 years since On the Origin of Species dropped, yet humanity still refuses to give up their imaginary throne. He drops his final goal. "My ultimate endgame, Lucy, is to give humanity one last shove to accelerate their path to extinction." Lucy tells him off. "You've officially lost your mind." The boss keeps yapping. The human-Z is the ultimate game changer. He's the catalyst that's going to trigger a massive shift in Darwin's ecosystem. Lucy, being sharp as a tack, calls his bluff. "So your whole animal liberation ideology was just a front? It's not even your real goal." The boss just laughs it off. "Duh, I'm literally a madman." That's how organizations work, Lucy. You just need the short-term interests to align, and people will bite the hook every time. Just then, the radio crackles. "Commander, Charlie has arrived. He's pulling up solo." The boss drops the order. "Listen up, as long as you don't delete him, every dirty trick in the book is on the table." He reminds his goons, "Remember, he's not a normal NPC, he's got that half-chimp DNA. Be extra careful and bring him to me alive." Outside, in a forest dark enough to be a horror movie set, Charlie is officially on the hunt. He ignores the basic hiking trails, cutting straight through the brush toward the cabin. A sniper gets a lock on him but can't take the shot because the wind is acting up. While trying to recalibrate, he loses the target entirely. The soldier panics. "What the fuck, where did he go?" Suddenly, a blinding flare shoots into the sky. The ALA soldiers realize too late that the light has completely doxed their hidden positions. Charlie stands on the high ground, taking attendance and counting heads. He coldly settles the bet. "This is bad, but whatever, I just need to bag the leader and we're done here." Charlie starts absolutely farming the ALA goons. He quickly loots a pair of night vision goggles off one of them and puts them on. He notes that the gear is actually cracked, featuring integrated GPS that tracks the coordinates of the remaining squad. The commander realizes the situation is peaking and they can't disable the remote tracking, so he orders his men to ditch their GPS-equipped helmets and speed run back to the cabin for a final stand. One soldier is sprinting when slam. He steps right into a trap. Charlie drops down from a tree like an apex predator and offers some kind advice: "You should probably stay still." The more you struggle, the deeper the trap digs into your flesh. Back at the cabin, it's just the boss facing off with Lucy. He pours her a glass of water, telling her relax and drink up. "It's just filtered water." Charlie threatened to end me if I touched a single hair on your head, so you're safe. He starts yapping again. "You know, people always praise water as the source of life. If there really is a creator behind everything on this earth, I'd love to ask him one thing: did God really mold humans in his own image just to give them the main character privilege to rule over and exploit every other species?" He continues, glazing. "Darwin, old man, Darwin's ultimate greatness lies in the fact that he exposed the raw, naked mechanics of how this world works without needing to rely on any god or creator figure. I honestly can't wrap my head around why you hold such a high-tier spot in Charlie's heart. His foster parents raised and protected him, so it makes sense why they matter. But I did a deep dive into your background, Lucy, and while your origin story is pretty unusual itself, isn't it, am I right? I wonder, does little Charlie know even a single secret about your past?" That's a wrap for episode 9. Fam, make sure to hit that follow button so you don't miss the high voltage drama in the next one.